Good morning dear children. Today we are going to do the continuation part of our assessment. Okay, we are going to do the assessment of the lesson 1, Nisha walks again. Okay, all of you open page number 10 in your textbooks. We will do the continuation assessment. Okay, all of you open page number 10. Okay, in our previous class I have asked you to complete this conversation. See, I have asked you to do descriptive paragraph and narrative paragraph for these two situations. Okay, and now see the punctuations. See, punctuations means capital letters, comma, full stop, exclamation marks, quotation marks, and all these we call them as punctuations. Okay, see, rewrite these sentences using capital letters, full stops, comma, apostrophes, question marks, exclamation marks, and quotation marks where needed. So we have to rewrite these sentences. See the paragraph. Making good Gargar tea is an art. This salted and buttered tea is very popular in Ladakh. An infusion of tea leaves known as Jharkha is made, which is strained and added to a boiling water with salt and baking soda. The mixture is then put into a churner called gurgur and churned with butter into a thick liquid. This is again warmed and kept in a pot on a smouldering fire. Again, I am repeating this paragraph, children. Observe carefully, okay? Making good Gargar tea is an art. This salted and buttered tea is very popular in Ladakh. An infusion of tea leaves known as Jharkha is made, which is strained and added to boiling water with salt and baking soda. The mixture is then put into a churner called gurgur and churned with butter into a thick liquid. This is again warmed and kept in a pot on a smouldering fire. Now see, making, here M is small. Whenever we start the paragraph, the first letter should be capital. So this should be a capital letter. Making good Gargar, Gargar. In between hyphen should be there. Making good Gargar tea is an art. Full stop. Again, they have mentioned small t here. No, after full stop, the beginning letter should be capital. So, this T should be capital. This salted and buttered tea is very popular in Ladakh. Full stop. So, we have to keep here full stop. An infusion, INFUSION, an infusion of tea leaves. Tea leaves. So, an hyphen should be there in between these. Tea leaves known as Jharkha, comma, is made, which is strained and added to boiling water with salt and baking soda. Full stop. The, here T should be capital. The mixture is then put into a churner called gurgur. So hyphen should be there. And churned with butter into a thick liquid. Full stop. This T should be capital. This is again warmed and kept in a pot on a smouldering fire. Okay children, full stop. Now see the life skills activity. Okay. Learn to use people first language, that is language that focuses on the person and not on the disability. We should not mention the person's disability at any cost, children. Okay, we should be polite towards the person. See here, examples of what you should say, examples of what you should not say. They have given some examples of how to speak with disability person and how what are the words should not use for them. Okay, see, people with disabilities, the handicapped, the disabled. We should not say he is handicapped, he is disabled. We should just mention people with disabilities. Okay, see the next one, person who has. So they are asking name the disability. Person who has disability. We should not say person who suffers from the disability. We should not mention that. Okay, mention their problem. We should not mention their problem. See the next one, person with a physical disability. We should not use crippled. We should say person with a physical disability. Okay. Next one, person who is unable to speak. We should not say he is dumb and mute. We should just say person who is unable to speak. People who are blind or visually impaired. We should not say he is the blind. We should say people who are blind or visually impaired. Next one is person with a mental health condition. Person with a mental health condition. We should not say crazy, insane or mad. We should say he is a person with mental health condition. In this way we should use polite words towards them, children. We should not use these words. Okay, remember always, and do the assessment activities of pronunciation and life skills activities. Okay, thank you children. Bye all of you.